Hi, I'm Dr. Tim, and thank you for joining this session on why some people really don't need cosmetic surgery. There are many patients that I see who come in with inappropriate motivation, unrealistic expectations, and physical characteristics in which we just can't change them to give them optimal results. And so it's like the patient comes in with desires and I'm the reality check. This is what we can do with your tissues and that's it, or we can't do anything with your tissues. So let me run through some of the reasons why I think you should not have cosmetic surgery. Firstly, people come in, they want to look like a famous person. Well, I'm dead against that. I think you're an individual, there's no one else like you out there. I think that you're not Mr. or Mrs. Potato Head with interchangeable parts. I think it's really important to recognise that to try and make you like everybody else, you need the underlying structural framework of that person. Most people don't have that. So it's an unrealistic expectation. Another reason is that cosmetic surgery is a quick fix to looking your best. Well, it's not. Cosmetic surgery is an operation. It has risks and complications, and it's not something to trivialise like it has been in the media. Another reason is that you may want to look as good as you did in your 20s or at high school. Well, once again, that's having unrealistic expectations. No matter how hard we can pull on the skin, you will never look as good as when you did in your youth. Another reason for having cosmetic surgery is people thinking that it will change their life. Well, it can certainly make you feel good if you look good on the outside. However, it doesn't change the common day problems that all of us have, and that is financial problems, marriage problems, problems at work, etc. They'll still be around and sometimes be worse. So don't get fooled into thinking that cosmetic surgery is the panacea, can solve all your problems. It just doesn't. Another problem that I have is that a lot of patients really can't afford cosmetic surgery, but they really want to go into debt in order to have the operation. And I think that's to their detriment. You need to think about things like complications and the need to having revisional surgery, which is an added cost. Another reason for having cosmetic surgery is that their partner may like you to have bigger breasts, or their partner is having an affair, and by having cosmetic surgery it's going to change things, and once again that's having unrealistic expectation. It just doesn't happen that way. I think you're better off seeking a marriage counsellor to sort out your problems. And lastly, I think people have this idea that they need to have this operation, they need to have cosmetic surgery. Well, cosmetic surgery, let me tell you, is a want. It's not a need. And you need to have very good reasons for having this type of surgery. And as a plastic surgeon, we try and filter out those patients which we feel are not going to get a satisfactory result, that have inappropriate motivation and unrealistic expectations, and also may have physical characteristics that we may not be able to give them an optimal result. So I hope this has made some sense. I hope that it's been of some help to you in deciding whether you do need cosmetic surgery or not. I'm Dr. Tim. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.